guys is right. My name is Lemar, the Con Guy. I'm your Dungeon Master, and we're here to play some D&D 5e of this magical world of game shows that I have created because I'm crazy and I decided to do the hard things. But anyway, you're not here for me. You're here for the lovely crew, which is over there.
Yep. We're gonna be over there.
Hey! Everyone say hello.
We're
you
here.
may
Hello.
notice that one of our crew is on their way. So they're on their way, and they will be here once they've arrived to the way that they're going to go. But until then, we're just going to go on counterclockwise and have everyone introduce themselves, who you are, what you're playing, how you feeling today. Let's start with Wendy Lee Szany.
Thank you, Lemar. Hey guys, I'm Wendy Lee Szany. I play Rummy, or Ruviana Learstrom, the tiefling cleric. She's got blood red skin. She's got shiny horns, some jewels and chains adorning her horns, and currently trying to figure out with the rest of her friends how much does a flintlock cost. And then me, just Wendy, is very tired. I had too big of a lunch and now I am fighting the food coma.
You're tired. No one here could feel the same way about doing things on a Monday. But speaking of never being tired, what about James Rodehaver?
That's me. It's James Rodehaver. I'm playing Marv, just a regular human guy. He's a regular human fighter. Nothing special about him. He just wants to, all he wants to do is get through these games so that he can turn himself in for the crimes he committed and serve out his life sentence, or his 10-year sentence, so that he can then become a paladin. That's it. That's
Wow,
his whole deal. And
I
you guys are too tired.
I love the characters Forever DMs come up with because they're either the most overpowered sorcerer of all time or Marv.
Or Marv. Those are the only two options. All there is.
Speaking of overpowered sorcerers, what's up, Sky?
Hey, it's me. I'm your overpowered sorcerer. I'm Skylar Seymour. I play a Leonin warrior whose name is Zetra Beck. He is a bit shy, a bit embarrassed, but he is definitely good-hearted and wants to do his best. Trust me, he's got reddish orange fur all over, bright green eyes. He's approximately 7'2", and he has his eye on you and how much Franklin costs. Apparently, he has to. So that's my character. Happy to be here and happy to be with my best friend Marv. Learn how to drink some hot rum with Rummy, and befriend the people of this town with our very own Fi. So that's it.
Own Fi. And the last one who's not here, that's Tracie. They're playing guy who is a Genasi? Yes. They change colors with the season almost every 24 hours in game. I think they were blue last game. We'll see what they turn in next time they go to sleep. But that is, they'll introduce themselves once they get here. But beyond that, you guys can directly help our cast figure out how much Franklin costs by donating points and bits and stuff like that. We have deals, which will add a D6 to any future roll. We have no deal, which would take D6 from a future roll. We have a phone a friend, which will give them advantage. Bankruptcy, which will give them disadvantage. Come on down, a randomly generated magic item, which I definitely have prepared, and will not take a few minutes to find one. We have Spin the Wheel, which will do a wild magic effect on a player. And then we have Double or Nothing, which is 2 chaotic wild magic effects, which I'm sure will have no way of completely derailing any plans or story beats that I had planned. So if you guys want to make sure that you do not derail my game, make sure you don't donate to Spin the Wheel or Double or Nothing. Let's get started! Wait, what'd you say, Sky?
I just wanted to know. I just have one question. Does the wild magic make you prettier, along with like whatever other effect? Like, does it affect how your beauty and you get a special ability?
You know what, Sky?
Oh.
You know the great thing
Yeah.
about something being wild? It could happen. It's wild.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
wild.
it
I'm
could
into
happen.
wild.
It could happen.
I'm a Leonin.
Also,
I
it's very
growl.
possible. Come afoot. It's very possible. Why? Because it's
Oh.
wild. It's wild and crazy. That's enough of me trying to get my energy back. Let's recap last game to the best of my ability.
Yes.
Last time, the group woke up in the tavern after trying to figure out what's going on with these books, what's going on with the world. Every day, they also want to know how much does Franklin cost. They went down. They had some delicious food. They didn't spill it this time. They didn't get attacked by a monk, but they did get a hint about their world and what they could do at the cost of risking Reggie's life. Reggie, or our half-orc barkeep, died as he spoke a secret, breaking the rules of the tan-closed people of the town, replaced by a long blonde elven man named John, because the DM can come up with names very quickly. The group went down to the market to talk to Julieta, who quickly, after some negotiation of prices, was able to identify that the diamond they held was worth 5,000 gold, bringing the cost of Franklin much higher than they originally anticipated. It wasn't long until they got
He's too
thrown into the...
expensive.
Huh? Franklin's not...
He's just too expensive.
It's very expensive.
Oh.
It didn't take long before they fell into their next game. The wildest game of what school of magic each spell goes through. They slowly went up and up and up, all the way to the worst one, power word kill. But luckily, they figured it out before they actually killed each other. In a rise.
Some people died.
Some people died. Some people lived. But they arrived with, I believe that was the head one? Head and torso. Bag. Another 1,100 gold to the puzzle. And as they went back down to the bar to actually pay their nightly fees of residency, they decided to take a rest and chill until their lovely, blind old lady Julieta sat down beside them and spoke. "I can't wait to see you at the next game, my dear." Before we get started, any questions, comments, concerns, haikus, hyperboles, onomatopoeias, first or last born?
Oh.
Oh, that's more options than you gave us last time.
Yes,
Let's
if
see.
you give me your firstborn, I'll give you advantage. If you give me your lastborn, I'll give you double advantage.
Wait, only once?
Oh.
Yeah, only once.
That's a lot of work. I don't have any questions other than are we healed? Are wounds healed?
Yes.
That was my question too. Yes.
Yes, I don't know if this is the official rules, but every table I play in is when you level up, which you guys have, you go back to max.
All right.
Yes.
Everyone
feeling
should be
good.
level. Everyone did level up, so we now have level 3 characters, which in the D&D world means they're actually interesting as far as their class and subclasses and stuff. It takes 3 levels,
True.
but you get there.
I do have one more question. If we did rest, does that mean we also got to recover our spell slots? Or did
So
we
you did not rest
not?
yet. You dinged,
Dang
which
it.
means you went up a level, but you so you only heal your level. But you need to rest. But
Yeah.
luckily, you're at the end of the day. You guys have done all 4 of your guesses about how much Franklin cost before Julietta, your lovely, blind little old lady, sits down beside you as if she's a long-lost friend. In her hand, she has a mug that she holds close to her chest and gently sips upon it. She doesn't seem to look at any of you in your general direction, a gentle understanding of where you are.
So it's a genuine hello, not a I'm trying to get ya.
No, she's just saying all she did was sit in a chair and says, "Can't wait to see you in the next games."
Julietta,
Yes.
you've had much experience with these games. You've seen a lot of them.
I have seen many things, yes.
Do they tend these games? Do they tend to get more and more precarious?
Sometimes. It depends on how long you need to play. They adjust based on how many people in your friend group, how many people have died. Some of these games are not fair if there's only 2 of you, 3 of you, 1 of you, 15 of you.
Well, I mean, what happens if one of us dies during the game? Do we get to leave?
Well, no, my dear. You don't get to leave. But you get to learn how much Franklin cost.
Do we now?
Yes.
So, you're saying that if we die, we'll learn how much Franklin costs?
Yes.
What if I've already died?
Well, my dear, if you've died, you'd be dead, wouldn't you?
That's true. I only have but one more question.
Yes.
How long have you been at this village?
That is a good question. Well, I've played 15 games, and I have assisted about 22,465 adventurers. So,
And
probably
you've never
about
been
this-
replaced.
Well, no, my dear. Yeah, this job seems to cycle around when, well, people get close to finding out how much he cost.
I think she's sketchy. What do you guys think, Marv?
I mean, of course she's sketchy. Everybody in this town's sketchy.
Wait,
Off on
sorry.
she is.
Just- can you say that
Is it
one
really,
more time?
Of course she's sketchy. Everybody's sketchy in this whole town. It's a whole bit of corruption in here. I guess the thing that I'm kind of wondering is, has nobody ever really won these games? Because we're doing pretty good. We just kind of stumbled into all this, and it seems kind of ridiculous that nobody's ever won. Nobody's ever gotten through all the games. I mean, we're doing. We've only died like half of us once, and that wasn't so bad, and we came right back. Seems pretty low
No,
stakes.
it's pretty bad.
And like,
It's pretty horrible. It's true. Very bad. Very bad consequences.
Well,
Marv,
I mean, I'm
let
feeling
me
pretty
take
good
it
right
from
now. I
here.
can take another game right now. Feeling excellent. Feeling better than I was at the beginning of the day, in fact.
At this point, I would like to turn around and try and walk away and go to sleep because this has been a long day of death and a lot of information to process. So, is there any way that Zetra could make a little beeline for his room?
no one's gonna stop you. She kind of just smiles as you guys talk around her. She seems to be Julieta seems to be sipping upon her drink and just enjoying the company as you, Zetra, decide to go, nope, and dab your way out of there. You find that your Fae also decides that today has been too much, and with almost no word or reason will also follow you up to their respective room. Zetra, once again, you do find the remnants of the cookie and the potion, as you've only had one of them. I think you guys got multiple, in case you wanted to have a nice long sleep. Leaving Marv and Remy sitting at the table with your little blind friend.
I don't know that I call her my friend. I mean, I've only known her for a few days now. It's not like Rummy here, we can talk to God.
I mean, it's not like an open conversation that I just, I don't just slide up on a bench and talk to God. And I make sure
It's very
even though
busy.
Julieta. Well, I mean, you should try, Marv. You seem to want this connection with him. Have you ever just
And,
sat down and
Not gonna bother him.
No,
he's very busy,
you're not
you know,
boring.
creating things and, making the world go round and, smart and even all that. So I'm not gonna bother God. Nah, not for, I got no troubles. Nah, not worth his time, really. Not at all.
How would he know who you are if you don't even say hello?
Well, I just gotta do good
Speaking of
deeds.
saying
You know,
hello,
gotta-
thank you for the gifted subs, King Christmas and Keith 77019.
King
Sorry, I had to
Cosmo,
get it there. I was
thank you.
right there.
No,
Didn't
that's
set it up,
great.
I had to spike it down.
Love it.
You did great.
Also, another bits from King Kamazi. Thank you for
Yeah.
the bits. One.
Hey,
Cosmo?
thank you.
Woo-woo,
I am
thank
blind.
you.
Once again, your donations and bits helps us find out how much flanking costs and keeps the lights on. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Juliet just goes, oh yeah, my voice.
Well, speaking of that, I think I should be making my way back to my room, get some much needed rest.
Yeah.
Maybe say hello to God. Just to say hello. I really
Yeah.
would suggest, Marv, that you just check in, just to hi. You're not bothering
he'll
him,
let-
I promise.
He'll let me know when I'm worth his attention after I've smitten a couple evil and, done a little good deeds and protected the innocent enough. Then, also, I'm a criminal, so I've got to work off all that
What did you do?
stain.
What was it so bad that you did?
It's an interesting question. All I remember is there was a trial, and they said guilty, and I knew in my heart right then that I'd done something real bad. Real bad.
You don't
Broken a
remember
law?
did you steal from a merchant?
Of course I didn't steal nothing. That'd be ridiculous. I
You
can't steal.
killed a baby.
It's against the law. Nah, I wouldn't have done something that bad. No, of course not.
Then-
Marv, if you would like to do a history check, I will remind you of why you're being prosecuted.
Sure. It was like a 16.
No.
You and also your fellow compatriots were just at the wrong place at the wrong time, as you were in a tavern where a large brawl broke out. Unfortunately, the guards did not decide to figure out who was right and who was wrong. They arrested everyone they could, and you guys were wrapped up into the same issue. Whether you actually participate in the brawl or not is up to you. But alas, it seems as if the brawl was started by the town guards, ended by the town guards, and no one but you guys and other people who are not town guards were put, well, to hard labor. It seems as though they may have set you guys up.
Yeah, see, now I remember. I was in this tavern, and I broke a guardsman's hand. You see, it was real bad. He went
Oh.
and hit me right in the jaw, and it shattered the fingers, the finger bones, and I was really sorry to hurt him like that, but you know, I mean, you assault a god like that, and that's just what happens. You gotta go do hard labor.
At that point, can I come back down the stairs? Zetra would like to come back down to the stairs with the potion in hand, bottle popped, drinking it. And here, I would like to overhear this, checking in to see if we've paid for the rooms, so I can make sure that that I can drink this in my room or not. So
It's like the mini bar.
It's like the mini bar. So one, you guys did pay for rooms before. Oh, snap! Buffs are incoming.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll
Buffs?
figure out what that- Oh, snap! That was a lot more. That was a lot more stuff than I thought was going to happen. Anyway, while that is being put together, you will remember that you did take care of your tab as you first entered. So last game, you took care of your tab. The potion you were drinking was procured at the apothecary, so it's not part of the cost of the current tavern. Also, give me a Constitution saving throw. See how well this potion hits you. And good God. Well, I also see what our donations were. And
no.
Whoa.
good God.
Constitution save. I rolled a nat 1 on my Constitution.
No, Zetra.
Okay.
Can I reroll?
Do you have
I
a
get a
reroll?
deal? What do
not
I
a
get?
deal.
What is there to be?
Nope.
What
So,
is
the first thing is we got a no deal for Evil Jim Jam,
Oh.
and we got
RIP.
one deal to Sky.
That's
okay.
Thank you for giving those bonuses. The Cadence and King Kamazi. Thank you very much for those donations. I'm sure that's going
Thank
to
you
help
so much,
them.
King. Thank you, King.
Remember,
I'm fairly-
deals D6 to any roll. No deals, minus 1d6 to any roll.
I don't want to use that right now.
Now, I'm 99% certain, based on chat, that Cade's intention was to hurt me. He wants to hurt me. So
He wants to hurt you.
I think you actually would get the no deal, Lemar, that you are specifically intended to assign to me when it suits your purposes.
That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Because I don't know if you long-term Dat Network fans may know that the Evil Jim Jam was my first DM, and he's killed over 5 of my characters in various games. I might have
That's pretty
a bone
That
to pick.
wasn't really
I
my
might have
fault.
a bone to pick. It was completely.
Wow.
Anyway. Sky, Zetra.
Yes.
This potion
I'm drinking my potion.
was meant to even you out, and as you consume it, it's like a giant fog enters your brain and your bloodstream. That hiss from old televisions on channels that are not activated enters gently into your ears. Your emotional range goes from this to bam.
Uh-oh.
You're very lethargic. But with that, give me a perception check at disadvantage to see if you heard anything about what Marv said.
I got an 18. And at
Okay.
disadvantage, I got a 2.
With your pluses, that's still probably going to be below 10. So no,
I don't want to
you
use
didn't
my
hear
plus.
much.
I don't
You
want
don't want
to
to
use
use it
that.
for it? All right.
No.
You didn't
I
hear
didn't
it.
hear much.
You didn't hear much.
Okay.
But you also are very, very
Okay, so can I, Zetra's gonna come down the stairs as he's drinking his, or after he drank his potion.
Mhm.
It's gonna hit him, and I would just like to slink my way all the way to the table. And you'll see Zetra look to Rummy, look to Marv, look to Julieta, and then just start climbing on the table and lay down.
Zetra, are we feeling all right? I thought you were going to take a nap in your... Is the bed not up to...
Zetra.
Yes, that's your name.
Zetra is tired now. And this is
I think the kid's been doing
perfectly
drugs again.
Nice. What? Marv, I'd never...
You've been doing a lot of them lately. It's fine. I mean, doesn't seem to be illegal here, so that's fine. But seems to put you in a bit of a spot. This is the table.
This
It's not your
spot's
bed.
great. This spot's fantastic. I love
Yeah,
this.
last time you're on the table, you got in big trouble. Drugs are not
I'm
illegal,
gonna
but
stay
sitting on the
this
table seems to be.
This is
Well,
my
let's not
favorite
go overboard here. I don't
table.
think it's illegal
This
to lay on the table. It's just, not a
Uh,
little...
Marv would never do anything illegal. Ever.
That is right. Marv will
except
not
at one
do anything
time.
illegal. But with that said, you do notice your favorite fast, smooth acting monk Trixie. The one who
God.
keeps flipping people over. Goes,
No.
Off the table! Off! And she has a bottle of cold water. She sprays it at you. Off the table! Bad kitty!
I would like to just blink. I'm just blinking as she's squirting it, and it just feels like a nice like soothing shower to me.
There.
And I don't think Zetra's ever had a shower like that.
Trixie just keeps trying to spray it on you, and she looks to Remy and Marv and goes, "What's happened to your cat?"
Something must have
Leon.
happened in his room.
Leonin.
He likes to remind everyone that he is a Leonin and kind of different from a cat. Even though
Right.
it's kind of in the same family.
7'2".
Well, we're sorry about this. We're just gonna... Marv, help me get him off the
Yeah,
table,
I got it.
please.
I got it. I'll just get up and scoop Zetra up.
Like fireman's carry?
I'll just carry him like I'm cradling a cat, and just
I'll
like
just
carry him up
touch
to his
Marv
room.
on the nose. Yeah, on the way, I'm touching him on his nose, and I'm going, aww. Aww.
Let's just put him in his room. Let's just go before we she hits really hard.
Aww.
I don't wanna. Let's
Just
go,
a
Marv.
visual representation of Marv carrying this 7'2" Leonin like a kitten. Just that's the
Scruff of
joy
the
that
neck.
I didn't need.
I start kneading Marv's chest as he's carrying me up. I'll start kneading into the fabric of what Marv has on.
Mostly chain. You're gonna find a lot of metal under there. Probably not very soft.
Yes, you're very warrior strong, and
It's pretty good because you're not watching your claws at all there. So I'm gonna need you to just calm down a little bit.
I'm gonna go.
I'm trying to push Marv up the
I won't
stairs.
stop.
I'm logging up there. I haven't stopped
Can
at this point.
if I have a tail, right? I would assume I have a tail.
Actually, that's a good question. I don't know if Leonin
I
have
don't
a
know
tail.
if I have a tail. Oh my god, this
Give
is
me
a
one
big,
sec. I can find
big-
this out really quick.
This is big for my character. Okay.
I don't see tail.
No tail?
You know what? I will say you
I
have
don't
a
see
tail.
tail.
It is not good for carrying or weaponry, but you have a tail.
Okay. With the tail, I would like as Rummy's helping Marv up, I want the tail to just keep tickling Rummy's like nose. Like it won't stop.
Just come on. I try to grab for the tail. I keep swatting it away.
And that's
Marv, can you walk
me.
faster
That's
up
my
the stairs,
constant
please?
crisis.
I
Our rooms paid for. Our
Yeah,
rooms
everything's
paid
taken.
for.
No,
Worry about that.
don't you worry
Oh,
about your pretty
good.
little head about that. Let's just
Oh,
go upstairs to
thank
our
you.
rooms.
It's time to go to our rooms.
you
Time to
guys
go to our rooms.
it's
Time
it
to
once
go to
again,
our
you
rooms.
guys know where you go, and you find Zetra's room where you tried to put the kitty down. um More bit love. Thank you for the bit love.
Thank you, King.
Thank you, King. You put the kitty down as they continue to like paw at random things that are just glistening, like Marv's chainmail or all that is Remy. Um, I gotta tell you, I was not prepared for any of that. What do you do from here?
I'm gonna
I think,
ask Marv
Really
to
up to
gently,
Marv
yes,
for me.
set Zetra down
gonna-
on his bed.
Yeah, I'll sit him down, put him to bed, and then I'm gonna stand guard as usual. And I think the rest of the group is gonna go to bed. I'm gonna watch over everybody and protect them from all evil while they sleep.
Before he goes away out of my room, I'm gonna be like,
Watch my tail. Watch it while I sleep. Watch my tail.
Yeah, I won't let anything
Please.
happen to it.
It might escape. It might escape, Marv. I can't
You
have
know
my
on
tail
that, but I think it's
escaping from
gonna-
me.
It's still attached to your body, so I think that's gonna stay right
Please.
there.
It's moving everywhere. I just can't stop it.
Yeah, that's you moving it. Yeah.
No,
it's,
I have no control. Absolutely none. I've never had control.
Well, that's debatable, I think. But
All right, well, just watch over it. Protect my tail while I sleep.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Once you get rid on
Yes.
that, close your eyes there
All
and
right.
just head off
Yes.
into dreamland.
All right, dreamland. That sounds nice. Dreams. Dream inside of a land of nice dreams. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's still there, right?
Nope, I'm leaving. I'm out of there. Close the door.
So
Put a
the
chair
I
in front of
assume
me.
back
that
I
you're
can't
gonna
downstairs.
say yeah.
Remy, you're going back downstairs. What is your?
Yeah,
what
I
are you
just-
looking for?
I'm just going to go up to Trixie and make sure that our taps are settled. I don't really think we spent anything extra. We've already settled the room from the day before.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think you. did-
think
Go ahead.
yeah, there's been I don't know if there's a way to pay in advance for the next day, or that's not customary. But I'll double
Trixie
check
says,
with her.
"Oh, well, Trixie was wiping off the table."
I'm sorry
where
about that, Trixie.
Zetra
That's
was.
just this last game we were in. It was a bit of it was a lot. I'm sorry about that, and I try to dust some cat hair off the table.
She just kind of looks at you and says, "It's always trouble. It's okay. It's just not sanitary. People eat here, you know."
Yes.
I don't
Sorry.
shed.
You're still a giant person, sweaty arm person. Get off the table. Anyway, Remy, you wanted to ask about paying in advance, and so Trixie will reach into her pocket, pull out her trusty book. Tomorrow's fee would be 220 gold each.
220.
220. Oh my god.
Each.
I might not be able to hand over the fees until after the games. We're a little low on gold
What?
currently.
Well, good thing that you've paid for today, and you should be fine. And the fee's due in the morning if you'd like to stay another night, or you could always sleep in the streets.
Well, let's
sleep in the streets.
let's hope we are successful at the games tomorrow, so that we can have a roof over our head. I think that'd be nice. And with that, I'll go back upstairs with a lot of anxiety about not having enough money to pay, and go into a room, close the door, and scream into a pillow.
You go with the understanding how much your rental fee will be for tomorrow, which is a lot of money for 4 people. It's $880. Quick math. 880 gold pieces, which is a lot. But as you go up, a familiar scene, same scene you've seen for the last 2 to 3 days. Marv, taking watch for as long as they can before they fall asleep, sees various people of the town go up, put in their guess, the flash of red, the familiar sound that echoes throughout their own heads. The sun sets, the moon rises, and unless there's one last thing Marv wants to do before he goes to sleep,
Nah.
everyone will
tail.
take. I protect the tail. Everyone, congrats! You will take your long rest. Go ahead and get that all settled for you guys.
Yes, pro slots.
Get
Oh,
your.
King, thank you so much for that donation.
Thanks for the donate. Oh, jeez, thanks, bruh.
Ooh,
Thank you,
another
thank you.
one.
We got another bonus for Wendy this
A
time.
deal.
Wendy got a deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Woo!
Bam.
Oh, this is love to see him. Keep him coming. Can't wait to make Marv die. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
part of Remy, part of your rest as a person of a believer is to commune with your deity. Your first night, it was pretty cool. Second night, maybe he was a little distracted, but tonight, you feel the blessings into you. That's not the problem. But it feels as if the connection has... There's a disconnect. There's static. It's not as solid as before. Once again, your spell slots and all that stuff is good, but the longer you stay here, the more difficult you're finding it. And if you spend another night here, you might have to roll to concentrate to get them all back.
Okay.
Cool. Now, I forgot to ask this. Did anyone multi-class with their last level, or are you all level 3s in what you originally were in? Okay. I just want to make sure. You guys go to sleep. Then you wake up. No games tonight. No bumps in the night. No issues. Zatcha, roll me a constitution just to see if it's gotten through your system.
Okay. Come on, not a nat 1. 15. Constitution save plus 4. 19.
Yeah, it went through your system. You're back to how you were before.
Okay.
He was a very good kitty for a hot second, except for when he was on the table. You wake up first because you went to bed first. What do you do as you wake up?
Okay. When I wake up, I would like to quickly check to make sure that my tail is still attached.
Tail? Still there.
I had the worst nightmare. Oh, God. Did I need Marv? God. Couldn't have. No, there's no way. Tail's still here. That's good. Okay, good. I should check on everyone else, and then
I'm gonna stare at the cookie on the edge of the table. I'm gonna make sure that if I could just take it and put it in my pocket.
Doesn't
gonna
take
head
much
out.
to do that.
and see if I can find, I guess, knock on their doors to wake them up. Whoever's
Cool.
closest.
So I have. It would actually be Remy. Remy would be next. Remy, other than a small little concern about your connection to your higher power, you wake up to a knock.
Yes? Someone there?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, Zetra. I opened the door. You okay?
I'm gonna turn around. I got my hood up, and I'm just leaning on the back of like the wall, kind of facing. She sees this.
So, did you have any nightmares last night?
Not night. You know, I'm gonna grab him by the arm and pull him into the room.
Oh! That was aggressive.
Sorry.
Oh.
You were asking about not really nightmares. I just feel something doesn't feel right. I don't really feel like quite myself. I can't describe it, but I feel weirder and weirder the longer we stay here. We need to try to finish the game, figure out how much the Franklin costs, and we need to leave before. I'm worried about staying in this town forever. Something's changing in me. I can't figure it out.
Now we're on the same page. I see. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I need to get out of here. I've never, and I mean never, let anyone watch me need. And I think I made a fool out of myself last night.
Oh,
In
that
front of
no
everyone.
one saw. No one saw.
Oh. I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw.
I mean, it wasn't really that noticeable. You were quiet about it, and Marv
Yeah.
was pretty quick, scooping off the table.
Yeah. It's worse than I thought. Okay, this is the deal. Okay?
Okay.
You are not going to speak about me needing to anyone ever,
Oh,
okay? Otherwise, we
Oh,
have
no.
a problem. You understand?
What problems are we going to have, Zetra?
At that moment, I'm gonna turn away. I'm gonna walk a couple feet away.
That's right.
Never mind. We just might. Just don't say anything, okay? Just
Zetra, listen to
Please.
me. We're the only
Oh, I'm
people
listening.
here that have a chance at winning this and figuring it out. We need each other to get out of this stupid town. I am not going to say anything. I don't even know what happened last night. I honestly don't remember.
Is that a joke? You think that this
I
is
don't
funny?
remember what happened. Nothing is funny.
You just said
Zetra.
we need each other. In front of me, just now you think that you're just joking. You're just playing with my tail now. Is that really what you think?
Zetra,
It's embarrassing.
you are not. There's nothing embarrassing. I don't even. This is not a big deal.
And with that,
I try to pet him on his head.
No,
Yeah.
I
Behind the
run
ear,
away.
behind the ear.
I like do the whole like worm out of the way. Like I need to get
Zetra.
away from this situation and try and get out. Go ahead, sorry, DM.
with that said, Marv, you're going to wake up as you're one of the first.
I've been
one of the
awake
ones
for
to go to
hours
bed.
now. I'm doing my push-ups and doing my jumping jacks. Gotta do my morning exercises, and then head on out to try to find Rummy and Zetra, so we can go have breakfast. Most important meal of the day.
You, your place is right next to Remy. And give me a quick perception check.
18.
Yeah, you hear rustling coming from Remy's room of just people moving around with intent, maybe a few growls and stuff like that.
Kind of weird, but don't want to interrupt. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get more Wheaties, and they'll be done when they're done.
When that happens, I would like to bust through the door, like I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch me.
And I'll run right into...
My hands are
Marv.
right here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, and I didn't last in you. And I.
Citra, just gonna calm down there. Don't wanna
I'm.
make a
I'm
scene.
I need to go now. I need to go now. It's time to leave, and let's just complete all of this and get out of this godforsaken town.
Yeah, that's the idea. You just gotta calm down. I mean, last night you made a whole thing of it. Everybody saw.
Oh.
It's very embarrassing.
No one
Everybody
saw.
probably is going to be talking about that for days.
I
They're
try
gonna
to cover.
They're going to be
I try
thinking
to-
about nothing but what you did last night and being on the table. And, I just think that you kind of want to avoid those things. Just one
I'm
friend to
going to
another. You
cut
want
my
to avoid
hand
things like
over
that.
Marv's mouth. Nope. Nothing happened. None of that. Oh my gosh. Marv, I need you to stop talking.
Sometimes it's about being honest to your friends,
I would like to run
it's
down
okay,
the
Citra.
stairs crying.
We'll see. Everybody's going
Run
to see
down the
that.
stairs crying.
He's not even
Oh boy.
going to roll through the common room. Everybody's going to see him now.
Marv,
I'm gonna,
can I
I'm gonna run
can I-
up and down the stairs, not knowing where to go.
You started freaking
completely
out.
Trapped.
I
As Zetra
just
is
so
going
you're
back
aware.
in-
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
No, you go first.
I just want you to know that the only people who are paying attention to this fiasco are the other adventurers like yourselves. Just kind of going, what the hell is going on? The tan suits, just another day. They could trick. I mean, John is moving around, wiping it on tables, cleaning up spells. He looks over and continues to go with his flaunting around and stuff like that. You guys are definitely the entertainment of the day, as the Morning Bard has stopped playing to also watch what's going on.
Oh no.
A lot.
Marv, let's have a quick conversation before we go downstairs, okay?
I love having conversations. Sounds great.
Great.
What do you want to
So-
talk about?
The God Rock is in my ear, and he is just the softest whisper, letting me know that we should be sensitive to other people's feeling in our group. Namely, right now, it's really important for Zetra that we don't bring up what happened last night. We're just going to pretend that it didn't even happen, so he can have a good day. Can you do that? If the God Rock is asking us to do this.
It does feel a little dishonest, but if that's what God wants, I'll trust. I
He
trust
does.
God, and I trust you explicitly. So, if that's what you're saying, you're being told, or I would say that there's no way you would ever try to trick me. So that's what I believe wholeheartedly.
You are so right, and you are so great. Thank you for that. And let's go. Let's just not bring it up anymore.
Sounds good.
I will wait for more instructions from the God Rock, and I'll let him go ahead of me.
Did you have anything to say about if we should try to escape some other way, maybe? I was just wondering if you had any opinions on whether we should just try to make a run for it, or if we should try to play the games and break the curse of this town, try to save everybody. Maybe that will be kind of impressive. Maybe he was thinking this is your purpose, and maybe he was saying this is what I put you here to do, is to break the curse of the town, so that when you do that,
Ooh.
really going to be very impressed with
Mhm.
the act of heroism. Maybe just if that's a thing, maybe he's brought up in passing. Not that I expect him to. I mean, we got to deal with this as it comes. But just if that's something that he's really hoping to see out of me, maybe there's a way that catch his attention by defeating the evil that's keeping everybody in its iron grip. Yeah, maybe that's
Alright. I've never thought to ask him that, really, but later when
Oh yeah, don't
am
worry about it. Don't worry. I don't want to.
have
Like, I'm
more
not doing
time,
it
I will.
because I'm not doing it.
Or you
because
can
for
try to
anything.
just whisper to the god rock and ask.
I don't want him to think. I don't want him to think that I wouldn't do it if he wasn't going to give me like praise or some kind of like special holy power. I'm doing it because it's the good thing to do. That's the only reason. I was just curious if there's something that, like, when talking to you, if he like brought it up that way. But it's not about that. It's all about just really the people and saving everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm really in it for. So don't even worry about it. Don't even bring it up. In fact, if he does,
So I shouldn't
don't even
talk
worry
to
about it.
him.
Not about
You wanted me to
that.
talk
Not
to him,
about
but now
that. It was
now I shouldn't talk to him
just not about that.
about it.
I don't want him to think that
confused.
again. Forget I said anything. Really?
Okay. I can talk. You can try. It's just really no big deal.
Yeah, maybe another time. I'm just gonna. I know it's time for breakfast, so I'm gonna go do that. Go get my Wheaties,
Okay.
and then on to a day of playing games against evil puppets.
Yes. Let's rid ourselves of this evil puppet and this town. Don't order too anything expensive at breakfast, okay?
Definitely not.
The purse strings are a little tight.
So, you go down and I believe breakfast is covered in your previous night's thing, so you're able to get
good.
breakfast pretty easily.
Yes.
And as you head on down, the staircase, you, just get Marv and Remy. Give me a perception check.
Nah. Definitely don't see anything.
John Cena, got you. 14? Okay. Remy, it took you a while because the story and the thing about God Rock does take your focus because you've never heard of a deity called God Rock and you don't know why he wants to play his God. Well, you know, but it's strange. But you also notice that the Leonin stopped screaming and has disappeared. Where he's disappeared to seems to be a bit of a mystery to you. But with that said, you also notice that Faye has not emerged from her room quite yet.
Where? Why is everything such a mess right now? I just need us to survive so we can leave and continue on. I'll go over to Faye's door and I'll just do a quick.
Give me when you knock on the door, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! That's a 3.
3. You will not save.
5?
As you knock on the door, your fingers hit the door and they immediately sizzle with a burn. You'll take 1 point of fire damage. As the door itself seems
I'm resistant
to be
to fire.
Oh, well then, you just know that you should have hurt. You should have hurt.
I'm gonna yell at her door. Are you having a temper tantrum too? Wait for reply.
No reply, but the longer you stand there, the more you're seeing the cracks within the door. There seems to be a glow cracking through it.
I smell the air. Does anything smell burned?
Yep.
Oh god. Oh. I yell for Marv. Fi's on fire! I think she's on fire! and
I'll
I'm
rush up
gonna
the stairs.
I'm gonna use. Oh crap, Zetra! Where's Zetra?
Where is Zetra?
Did you-
That's up to you.
I just yell,
I don't know
Zetra!
where.
Guy's on fire!
Zetra, are you gonna reveal yourself?
I will be. I have my hood over my head, closed-eared, just saying, "I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay." Just whispering.
Very good. Zetra is actually at the bottom, like underneath the staircase, and he's just been an adorable little ball trying to calm themselves down from the public humiliation of which they've done to themselves in the last 12 hours.
Okay.
But
Well, in that case, when I get to the bottom of the stairs and see Zetra sitting there rocking back and forth, I'm gonna like grab him real quick. I'm like, hey, come on now, there's trouble, and everybody's gonna pretend we didn't see anything last night, so you're gonna be fine. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. So come on, let's go. There's trouble.
Did see
Oh my god!
Everybody saw something. You felt something.
Ah, nobody did. Wink.
Slap me. Slap me.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good. Smack.
Slap me.
as the scene is happening, oh my god, as this scene is happening, Remy, you don't see smoke, you don't see fire, but the smell is permeating. And have you ever been around metal that's just hot? It's not a smoke, but you smell that kind of irony, sulfur, not sulfur, but metal on fire. You kind of smell that type of thing happening that seems to be coming out of Faye's room.
Could use some help. I think that she either set her room on fire or she decided to take up, I don't know, blacksmithing or something. I'm gonna look around. What is there? A pitcher of water, something nearby in the hallway.
There is one downstairs on the tables.
Run downstairs and grab it real quick. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm running up the stairs like 2 at a time, and I will just, like, without breaking stride at all, just charge her door and try to batter it. Like, just full from the bottom of the stairs to the top into her door.
Just full.
Just try to smash it down.
Lemar.
Give me an athletics check just to see if you can knock the door down.
Pretty good, and I have solid athletics, so we're looking at a 21 total.
Easy. So you bash your way into this door, and it bursts open for you. And what you see is a fantastic glow of Faye, who seems to be on fire. Her whole body is covered in flames and shoots out rays. The room is immediately boiling hot. How any of it can last is amazing. But as soon as you see her, you also get engulfed, and you get like covered in flame. And
Ow.
You need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Look at that. Natural 20.
Oh.
Wow.
You're able to get your shield up before this flare comes at you. But as soon as it reaches into your area, Marv is gone. Outside, all the rest of you see is flames shooting out of Faye's room, mixed with this brilliant glow of light. I also meant to mention that there is current screaming.
Okay, Zetra
Her
definitely
screaming
starts
or him
running.
screaming?
You hear a female scream, very similar to what you would imagine to be Faye's voice.
I have the pitcher of water and I run upstairs.
I'm gonna run
And
her.
can I try to dump the pitcher of water on what
Yes.
who I think is Faye?
So, Sorry, let me do this real quick. So Remy runs up with the pitcher of water, enters in the room. You see a room covered in flames. Nothing's burning, but it's all covered in flames. You step in and you throw the pitcher of water. Roll me a unarmed strike to see if you can actually hit. I think it's D20 plus Dex if it's an improvised throw.
D20. That is a 4 plus Dex 1, 5.
Cool. Well, not only did you throw it kind of not in her direction, but you noticed quickly that it would not have made a difference because as soon as the water leaves the pitcher, it evaporates in your very face. Give me a dexterity saving throw, by the way.
Oh. Come on, digital dice. Is that a 2?
Oh.
It's a 3. Oh man, I have to go get my real dice. This digital stuff is no good today.
Digital dice is very temperamental. You're resistant or immune to fire.
Yes, I'm a resistant.
So this time, your natural immunity to fire doesn't quite kick in enough, and you'll take 6 points of fire damage, halved into 3. But the same solar flare that whipped out to grab Marv hits you, and now Remy has disappeared. Zetra, you 5 seconds maybe after Remy, as you see these crazy lights go off, you reach the door and you see just Remy's body get whipped into by a solar flare. And when Remy's gone, you see Faye's body outlined in fire. The room is coated in fire, screaming bloody murder. You have one action before you have to start giving me dex saves.
Yeah, so because Zetra is made out of fur, I think that that he's going to start talking to the flames.
What did you do to them? Give my friends back.
Outside of the door. I'm outside of the door.
Well,
And every
stay
time
outside
I'm
of
talking,
the door.
I'm kind of like pushing my head forward to speak to the flames.
I know you have them. Franklin, is that you? Give my friends back.
The flames immediately says, "Thank you, King Kamazi, for your donations." As Marv got a deal, and I also got a deal, and that's something. And that's something.
Isn't that not good for us?
Isn't that great?
Bad?
Ain't that amazing?
Bad for us, but that happens. Bad things can happen to us.
It could happen
Marv.
to anything.
Oh no.
With that said, thank you very much for donations, but you are standing outside of the room. While you're not in danger of the flames here, the light is hard to look at. If you continue to stare in it, it will burn your retinas as if you're looking into the sun itself.
Oh, I'm definitely hood up, turned around.
Yep,
Then.
fair enough. Doing the whole hero pose.
Just speaking like over the shoulder, like we're just sitting at a bench and you have a manila envelope and I have to, ask where the goods are.
Yep.
Give me my friends back. What do you want, Franklin?
You, in response, you continue to hear screaming, and the smell of fire continues to envelop your senses.
What can I do? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go in and just make a mad dash for go as fast as I can to dive in as quickly as I can, just right into the furthest corners of the room as fast as I can.
Perfect. So you make the decision to be a hero. You turn through and you rush towards Fi. Give me a dex saving throw.
During that time, can I use evasive footwork too? So as I move, I can expend one of my superiority dice. and add that to my
Ooh.
AC, and I don't stop moving.
Yes,
Until
but
I stop
does
moving.
that change your saving throws?
I don't know. I think it's just my armor class, I think. But I think it would be
Yeah.
pretty cool to use my new abilities that I've just gained to run as fast as I can. Just
You
to
can.
show off. Okay.
I will tell you this. You're going to hold on to that, but I will give you this. Give me an acrobatics check to see if you can dodge through some
Ooh.
things first, because I would like you to
All right.
save that for other things.
This is pretty good. Okay. All right, 16 plus 5. So I got a 21.
Perfect. You got a 21. I still need you to make that dex save for me real quick.
Oh, dex save. Got it. 15 plus 3.
Not bad. Okay.
18.
You're real good. So you run into this room covered in fire. The fur on your face immediately burns a little bit all over your body, but you're able to dodge the solar flares that whip out to encrep your body until you are face to face with Faye, who's completely covered in this fire except for her eyes are peering through and the screams are reverberating from her mouth. It seems as if she is suffering from the fire itself.
Oh my god. Hold on. Let's see. What can I do? Can I see you? Oh, god. I just want to be able to know what to do in that situation. And I do have hunter's instinct, so I'm trying to perceive what I can do to stop this from happening.
Because you're in a dangerous situation, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to make a decision in real time. 3, 2.
I'm going to take her body and try and run out with it.
Very good. As you touch her body,
Okay.
you immediately feel the flames burst around you as well. Your world goes black, and then your world appears again as you stand next to Marv and Remy at the bottom of what seems to be a small mountain with an open face towards the top. Above this, at the very top, you see your friend, you see Faye. She's in this orange, her skin is a mixture of yellow and red with gentle orange parts. Her eyes are aglow. She looks as if she is the sun herself, but she also looks to be unconscious. Next to you, you see Giulietta. She has a large bag over her shoulder, and she turns towards you and she smiles. And she says, "Welcome to the final game, children." And that's where we're going to take a break. Yeah!
What?
Oh
What?
no!
We're going to take a break. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. You guys have been rocking all these donations, and thank you very much for doing that. The more you give to us, the more we can do cool stuff. We're going to take about, 10, somewhere between 10 15 minutes. I don't know which one is happening this time. But make sure you don't go too far from the action as we figure out how much does Franklin cost here on the Dice is Right.
The wrong sound is never right. Don't let the wrong sound ruin the moment at your gaming table. Sirenscape has dozens of sound sets designed by gamers for gamers that add the atmosphere you need for epic tabletop gaming. See? The right sound sounds right. Epic games need epic sound. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app for free. And be sure to catch Sirenscape in action on Dragons and Things every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
Just saying, I think it would work.
We don't have a bloody catapult.
I've been reading a lot about goal setting. I really think that's something we should look
How about
into.
this for a goal? How about not getting kicked in the face with a boot? That's
You
what
got
I
hit in
thought.
the head with a rock. A wizard
I
hit
was
you in the
busy
head with a
puppet
rock.
mastering
And you
someone.
lost. I thought you were
At least-
whizzing. I thought that's whizzing is what you call it. You know what? You're send over.
Hey!
Purple.
Hi. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but today's actually a really lucky day for the two of you. See, before we get started though, how does this work?
Oh, God damn it! Marcus! How horrible can one person be at their job? Apparently Barry. Angie! Alex! Whale base. This isn't right. Where are the watch posts? The old man was right. He can't find the way.
The Greenlands made him soft. Let's get him. Bring him to the others.
Hold a little longer.
He's alone.
Alone or not, he's still the son of Horus. Let the lands do the work for us. Prince Crag. What are you doing?
I want to do it.
No way, I sound far more ominous.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Great. Yeah. You're right. You totally do. Prince Crag, your grandfather's been waiting for you.
He's already unconscious, idiot.
It's a lot.
Lord Marcus, why are you always complaining?
Why are you not complaining, Quigley?
I choose to have a chipper attitude.
You guys, stop. Maybe we could just talk about this.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about it, Angie. That's a great idea.
Now
we
I
could
just
talk
think you're
about
being
it. We
rude.
should talk to, what, the trees, Angie? Would that be a good... Let's
You're
talk
just
to the
being a
trees,
ridiculous
and then,
human
maybe
being.
Sir Gerald will save us. Hey, there's a catapult over there, Quigley. Why don't you go get it?
Where?
Right behind the tree that Angie's going to talk to.
I don't see it.
It's next to the bales ahead.
talking, guys.
If I only had Exordius, I would
Ah,
cut these ropes
yeah.
and slay the barbarian
You know what?
horde.
Why don't you get Exordius? I think that'll help us. Why don't you go get it? It's right over by the catapult.
Do you ever shut your mouth?
Silence!
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Now! Come to gloat, save your breath. If you mean to murder us, just do it and be done.
Or don't murder us. That option's always on the table.
Murder? I have many plans for you, but murder isn't one of them.
Like you had plans for my father?
If I had let your father challenge me head on, he would have won.
So you chose the coward's way and had the dragon take care of him for you. Pathetic.
Necessary. I have seen what would have come to pass if your father had taken my place. Things are in motion that he would not have been able to handle.
That gives you no right to murder him!
He would have come to kill me in his own time, just like you did.
Yeah! To your face! Like it's meant to be! Ah!
I'll leave you alone a while to calm down, and then perhaps we can have a more productive discussion.
Sorry for failing you, Sir Craig. If I had Exordius, I would fall upon it in shame.
Lucky for you, I think the barbarians will loan you a sword for that very purpose.
This is it. We're all gonna die out here.
This is not the end. We're alive, we're resourceful, and we have an ace in the hole. Alex is still out there. Just be ready when she comes.
So that's it then.
We're too close to stop now.
I can't do it alone. Not without killing the barbarians.
And we'll have to think of something interesting.
Chicken, bone.
Hey, Eric? You okay?
Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on dragons and things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling twos. It's my curse.
Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of Tabletop Loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Well, can I use your dice tonight?
oh no. You're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Hi! Welcome back to the Dice is Right! I'm Lemar, I'm your DM, and I've been causing emotional damage to these people. Say hello, these people.
Hey, these people.
Hello.
Hi, these people. Hi, these people.
Hi, these people.
Peoples.
We decided to get some water and pretend that we have human bodies that need refreshments
Oh yeah.
and waste management, and we've come back to the start of a game. Want to give another quick love and thank you everybody who's been donating so far. I want to make sure we said that King Kamazi gave a role to Marv and for me, gave us both a deal. Thank you very much for that. Before we get started, players, any questions, comments, concerns, haikus, hyperboles, onomatopoeias, first or last born?
Okay, again, the last born thing. If I give my last born, do I get 2 advantages? Is that what you said? Last born is 2?
No, double advantage. You get to roll 3 dice and take the highest roll.
3 dice, highest roll. I'm debating it.
It's a good rule. Good rule.
Can I give Marv to you? And do I get advantage on anything? Like,
not enough dice in the world.
Your child.
Oh man. Oh man.
There's not enough dice in the world to equal up to the amount that Marv would be worth.
So true.
Anyway, guys. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys there understand that you can give these people some dice rolls. Help them understand how much does Franklin cost. As we begin, we're going to start the game. The 3 of you are standing side by side behind a large table. You're actually kind of on a gated platform, if you will. What you see is a large mountain lined with trees except for one opening. At the very top, you see Faye, unconscious, holding a bag in her hand. She seems to not be awake, and she's barely there. You look to your side and you see Julieta. She's carrying a large bag over her shoulder. Also, as you look upon the trail, you can see markers that glide all the way from where you start all the way up. 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way to 100 where Faye stands.
I would like to, as I've quickly deduced, I would like to quickly go over to Julieta and see if I can lift her up and try and take her up the stairs.
Apologies. Let me understand. You guys are on a platform separate. Julieta, you can see on the side of you.
Oh,
but
she's not
with
with
us.
us.
She's not there with us.
She's not with us. No, she's kind of at the starting line of the way to go up the mountain.
Oh.
I see.
We're on a gated area.
Yep.
Can we?
So we
is
can't
the gate
reach
unlocked?
the stairs?
Can we leave?
There is no door. There is no lock. It's only waist high, so you can see everything clearly. The fence is only like waist high, so you can see everything clearly.
Can I make an observation to see? You said that Tracie, nope, not Tracie. Faye had a bag all the Faye, all the way up, and Julieta also has a bag.
Yes, Faye has one bag that's being held in her arms like this. You can do a perception if you like to look closer at that bag.
Yes,
and then
I
Julieta is
would.
carrying a larger bag over her shoulder.
Can I try to do? Can I perceive these things as well?
Yes, roll
with my sharp senses.
Roll better, roll better. That's a 9.
I think
You have a D6 if you want to use it.
Not for this.
Very good.
I think I can add a superiority dice to any of these things too, and I have advantage on perception.
A superiority
You're
dice?
You're a Leonin.
Yeah, I don't know what that
That's
means, but I'm learning it's
cool.
cool. Yeah.
You have a certain amount of superiority dice, which
I only
for
have
your
4.
character is 4.
Is it dark in there?
Nope.
Is
It's
it
actually.
Yeah, what time
it's
of day
kind
is it?
It's actually kind of like noonish. It's very bright. You can see everything. Nothing's dark. Nothing's spooky. It's actually kind of like being on a tropical island right now.
Okay. Okay, my proficiency bonus is 2, so I have +2 on my perception rolls. Okay, so I got a 15. And then I add perception, which is +4, and then my proficiency bonus.
If you're
So
looking
21?
if you're looking at D&D Beyond, it should already take in account of your proficiency bonus. But
okay.
But 15 was all you needed. So
okay, great.
Julieta's just has it's just a large bag, kind of like a large sack that's just hanging over her back. It doesn't seem, it's very bland, very just a tan bag with brown rope. But Vi, her bag has the illustration of arms on it.
Okay.
Vi's bag does?
Vi's bag has the illustration of arms on it.
Hey, so I think you should yell. Yell at her. Tell her to move.
Vi!
No, not Vi.
Wave if you can
Julieta.
hear us!
Julieta.
Julieta! Wave if you can hear us!
There we go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Can't
Julie,
do that. It's very hard.
With that said, Julieta lets out a small smile. And then she simply goes, I hope you do well, my dears.
What is this? She was on fire in her own room just moments ago.
Julieta reaches into her bag. And it's weird to see such a tiny old frail lady and also the size of the bag, but she pulls out a long sword. A long axe. You would, as adventurers, you would easily recognize this as a basic great axe. She holds it up and kind of moves it left and right for you guys to see all of its corners, all of its edges. And she asks one quick question. How much does this cost?
10.
Do we each get to answer? Or is it a collective thing?
You must all agree to one answer. And if you say the number and then final answer.
1 second. Huddle.
Yes. Okay, so each stair.
You two are the fighters of the group. You're used to handling weapons such as these.
Oh yeah,
Seen them
can
on
I
the
make a
market?
history check to see if I know how much this would
Yes.
cost?
So a part of this game is that you can make checks to try to understand the rough estimate of what these things are. Depending on the check you would like to do, will give you the information that you need about this item. What type of check would you like to make for this item?
I would like to make a history check, please.
Roll history.
DM. All right, history. I'm very good with history. That's a 10, but +5, 15.
15. With the 15, you look at this great axe, and it does not seem to be very ornate. It's something that you could probably get on a shelf, or a quick blacksmith would probably have it ready to go. Maybe you would need some sharpening. With that said, a good axe that would do some damage like that would be at somewhere between 10 to 50 gold pieces.
10 to 50. Okay, so looks like it's not really ornate, but it's a great axe, so somewhere around 10 to 50. Marv, do you have any other influence on this? Have you seen something like this before? I'd assume that, me being a whip bearer, I'm not really wise to these things. Any ideas?
Marv has been just sort of like looking around the whole time, just in awe of everything. He's like, I don't even think I'd go that way, but burning to death wasn't really so bad. And
what?
I kind of thought
My
there'd be more
God.
fanfare, like some angels when we got here, but I think look, that little old lady, she died too. I bet this platform's going to get recreated as the entire tavern catches on fire.
I pinch him.
And
I would like to slap him.
Yeah, I can still feel things. It's kind of weird. I thought
Yeah, you're not dead. I don't
wouldn't
think
be
you're
feeling
dead.
things when I'm dead. How we
Not
burned
dead.
to death.
Right, you're not
I
dead.
assume
No,
all of you
you're
threw
not
yourselves
dead.
into the fire to save
Clearly,
your friends
you're
like
not
I did.
dead. You're
You
not
sure about
dead.
that?
Yes.
I'm standing on a big, majestic mountain after getting engulfed in flames. I think that sounds pretty dead to me.
Marv, you ever
Okay,
use an
so,
axe in when you fight?
in life,
I just got my morning star here. Just smack things with it. But I've seen an axe.
If you were to purchase an axe from a shop, how much do you think it would cost?
I don't know how much it would cost. I guess I don't know what kind of could I try to. I don't know what kind of check to try to make here, Lemar. I don't know
So
what
that's
to do.
the,
Do I
that's
just
that's the
name
name
a
of the
skill?
game. You can name a skill you would like to do to try to identify, and based on how well you do or the skill you use, will give me more information about it.
Okay. All right. I think. Maybe just perception. Maybe just like
roll.
Maybe just
roll perception.
Check. So, ooh, I'm doing pretty good. 21 total.
21 total.
Dang, that makes 20.
In your life, you've probably gone through, because you, as a brave fighter, you've tried to pick a weapon here and there, and before you got to your regular one, and you do remember seeing a great axe before. 10 to 50 was a pretty big gap, but you were pretty sure you saw one somewhere between maybe 20 to 35 or something like that, somewhere between those two numbers.
Orthian, probably pay be 27 gold pieces, I guess. Is about how much I'd pay, just somewhere in there.
Okay.
Well,
okay, perfect. This is exceptional work. Thank you. So this is what I'm thinking. Each step is labeled 10, 20, 30. We need to get Phi over to Julieta as soon as possible. He's saying 27. I say we go 30 so that we can make that full step.
Here's the thing, though. We've got to really make sure that the price is right. We're just... Who knows what could happen?
Maybe because, as Zetra pointed out earlier, it's not quite ornate. Maybe we keep it at a 25 and we'll keep it a little bit more modest.
So if she falls, taking a half step from step 2 to step 3, that maybe she'll fall down and get there faster. I like this. That's a good idea with me. Yes. I completely agree. 25.
Julieta, we have an answer.
How much does this cost, Eddie?
She'll kind of look to the group to reconfirm again. And she'll say...
27? 27? Should we... 28?
1 second.
30?
We want to go with the 27?
I mean, now
Kind of
I'm having a lot of
Maybe
stress.
20, I don't want to overshoot our
isn't-
target.
Well... Marv, say a number, please.
27? It's kind of what I said before. I think that's pretty good.
25.
We were going to go to 25, and then you were like 27, and now I said 27, and you're just kind of going back to 25. You got too much anxiety about
You're
this.
right.
Just gotta calm
Let's
down.
just go with
We have to
the
answer this,
25.
right?
It's even. It's an even number. Not an even because it's technically odd, but it's 25.
Yeah, like that. Good with it.
Okay, 27. 27.
27? But we're gonna go with 25.
27.
27. Julieta.
Yes, my dear.
No.
What are you saving?
27 is our guess.
Or 25. 27.
27, your final answer?
What are you saving?
I'm looking
25.
at both of them.
Is 25 your final answer?
Yes.
Giulietta will simply drop the great sword. And she will rock her body around and she'll start to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that she stops right between you and the 10 marker. She then reaches into her bag, searches for what you assume to be a new item.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Between you and the 10?
So you are on a platform. You're on a platform.
Okay.
Between between the platform and to the top of the mountain where Faye is, there is markers 10, 20, 30 like a football field.
Okay.
She moved 5 steps forward, so now she's halfway between you and the 10 marker.
Oh, okay. Who?
Giulietta
Fi moved?
Giulietta.
Fi moved? Oh.
No, Giulietta moved. Fi has not moved. Giulietta's moving towards Fi.
Okay.
Oh, I think we got it wrong.
5.
With that said,
Was it 20? Because we were 5 over? Our answer?
She pulls out a shield. A silver wooden shield with metal outlets. She holds it up. How much does this cost, my dears?
Can I make a I guess it would be a perception to see if the shield that she has resembles the one that I carry, and if I can recall how much that would be.
Yes. Give me a perception check.
Please roll good, because I didn't bring in my real dice. Let's go. Oh, poop. I need to go get
I'll
my
make a
real dice.
history check on
What
the
is
shield.
It's a 2?
No, so it's a 4. It's a 4, sorry.
With the 4, Rim, you don't remember. You got your shield so long ago. Maybe you bought it. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it's just something you don't. Is that what you want to do?
I would like to kind of call out, I guess, a little bit to Giulietta.
Can I see it? Can I feel the shield, Giulietta?
No, my dear.
Can you knock on it? Can I hear the sound of it?
She knocks on
And
it.
with that hearing that sound, I would like to make a history check.
Roll history.
17 plus 5. 22. Let's go.
Very good. Shield. This type of shields you've seen before. They're very basic within combat and stuff like that. A lot of soldiers carry these. With that said, they are mass produced for armies, so you'd imagine it's probably not that expensive. With the wood and the metal, you'd imagine it's over 5. It can't be any more than 20.
Okay. So, if I recall correctly, I think that this shield sounds a little normal, common. I couldn't be more than 20. I'd say like maybe 10. Last time we did 25. They moved.
Maybe it was too much.
5. So
yeah.
I would like to stay with just increments of 10. I think
Oh,
10.
I see. All right, I think 10 sounds reasonable. You're right. It seems common. It doesn't have anything special to it. Marv,
Okay.
any thoughts on the shield?
Guess try an insight check. See if I can notice anything going on with the shield.
Yep. Roll insight.
Well, that's good. 19 total.
19 total. Marv, this is very similar to something you would carry on your day to day. You probably got it for somewhere between it's either 10 and 15. 10 or 15 gold, one of those two.
Yeah.
10 or 15, and if you wanted to go 10, you could do that.
Yeah.
Seems
I think
reasonable.
that's a great idea. Okay, 10 gold. I just say it out loud. Go.
Julieta, we have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
What? How much does this cost, my dear?
We believe it's 10 gold.
Final answer.
She smiles.
Final answer.
She smiles. She drops it. She does not move.
Is it good or bad? I don't really understand where you fit into it, to be honest. What are the rules for this game? Like, what happens when we get it right and wrong? Because I feel like last time you moved, it seemed like you were disappointed, and this time you didn't move, but it seemed like you were smiling about it. I don't really know how we get the bag up there with a friend. I mean, I thought we were dead, so I'm kind of lost here a little bit.
Julieta reaches into her bag and pulls out a vial. It is a vial with, I believe this is blue. It is a blue potion.
Can I make a medicine check?
Yep. Roll.
Oh, dice, don't screw me. Don't screw me. Oh, natural 20! We're 22.
Oh!
Natural 20 of what? Insight?
Medicine.
That was digital too. Wow.
Yeah.
You would know that something of this nature would probably be somewhere between 200 to 220 gold pieces.
Oh. I remember seeing these in the shops. They can be quite pricey. Anywhere between
so what,
200
100?
gold pieces to 220.
Oh my god, that's
It's
a
a
lot
lot.
of money.
Yeah, I don't remember really actually purchasing it. The price is kind of scary, expensive, but useful. Have you ever had experience with purchasing such items?
No, but I
Shots?
have drank quite a few potions recently. And, if I know anything about potions, is that they make you feel weird.
And with that, I would like to make an Arcana check.
Yep.
19 plus 3, 22. No
22.
ones in this house.
With that said, you actually know about as much as Remy. It'd be somewhere between 200 to 220 gold pieces.
Julieta, can you drink the potion?
No.
Why not? It's just right in your hand. Why don't you just knock it back? Just give it all.
I have to play by the rules just like you, Daddy.
That was mildly uncomfortable, but that's okay.
God, I love this game.
Marv,
Yeah?
what should we do here? I think it's about 200 to 220 from my experience with elixirs. I've cracked.
you've been doing a lot of drugs lately.
So. Yeah, well, hey, no drugs, just common over-the-counter potions.
Yeah.
But, what should we do?
Got a pretty big range, kind of guessing between 20 different numbers. It's a bit much. See, I don't really know anything about magic potions or anything about that like that, so I'm kind of going to go with what you guess. You liked 10. Seemed like a good number last time. Go 210. Seems reasonable.
Okay. 210. Will you do the honors? I can't speak. It's just it's too far.
Are we okay with the price of 210 gold?
Listen,
the answer we want to give her?
If Julieta doesn't move, because we got the right answer, I think that there might be something amiss. All of these items could likely kill Vi. Who knows if we're trying to make her get up there and get the bag? I just don't. Just not sure. But yes, 210.
210. All right. Julieta, we have an answer for you.
How much does this cost, my dear?
We believe that it costs 210 gold pieces.
Julieta puts the vial down
on the floor
and begins to walk 10 paces forward.
Towards us, or like where is she headed?
Towards Vi.
Oh, okay. How many did she move? 10 paces?
So it's 15 altogether.
Oh, so it was.
We need to get.
You're off by
85.
10. We were over by 10. We went over by 10. Okay. What was the other thing that? Oh, shield.
The next thing she pulls out is a very strange device to most of you. In her hand, she pulls out a device that she holds in a grip that extends beyond her fingers. It is a wooden handle with a metal rod at the top of it that flares out towards the end.
Okay, what a vile weapon.
Or is that a tool?
I would like to... A tool. Okay.
So with my proficiency in jeweler's tools and an incredible sense of smell, I would like to make a history check on this thing that they have.
Roll history.
Oh my god. How are we supposed to roll so high, guys? How are we doing this? 17.
You got this.
That's good.
There
I'm gonna get
go.
a 1. Plus
No.
5. So I got 22.
22.
I
gotta check something really quick. I gotta see, where are the Leonins from? What world? Let's see here. Give me a second. Nope. Okay. To use this thing for jewelry would be super weird. As when you look at it, Julieta's there's definitely a trigger along where the handle is, and I don't know. It's just very weird. There seems to be a metal thumb sticking out the back of it, and it doesn't look like any jeweler's tool you've ever seen. You're unfamiliar with this particular item as far as being for jewelry.
What about for the smell that the flare has? Does it have a smell? Can I waft the smell of whatever is?
That would be a perception check, because you're not close to her right now. You're about 15 feet away.
Okay, that wasn't great. 9.
Man, this place smells like a good oceanfront. This is good breeze. Man, this is some fresh air. There's this weird smell of sulfur as well. But that's probably coming from the giant volcano in front of you.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Anybody else have any bright ideas? I've never seen a device like that in my life.
How
I can't
long
even
is
smell it.
the-
Smells so oceany out here in the volcano.
The device.
It seems from the point where she holds it, probably somewhere between 6 inches to a foot long.
Okay, and it's retractable, you said?
Nope. Looks like she's
Flare.
holding a handle, and it just flares out from there in a metal pipe.
In all my times serving at the Lear, the bar, the tavern, would I have seen people, coming through holding something similar? I guess that'd be a history check, maybe?
Yeah. History.
That's a 5. I know nothing. I gotta go get my dice. Terrible.
Go get those dice. Give us those dice.
Gosh, I rolled 1.
You know who's a
nat 20.
really good thing? You know what this definitely doesn't look like? John Cena. That's what this thing definitely does not look like. John
Dang.
Cena.
Alright, so now that Rummy is out of the way and has no idea, neither do I. Marv, do you have any idea what that device could be?
I mean, I feel like I know exactly
You've
what
seen
Lamar
it
is
on
telling me, but I don't think that.
Oh, me too.
I
Me
don't
too.
even know how our characters would have any frame of reference whatsoever.
I don't-
Like,
yeah,
those
that's
don't
what I'm
exist
trying to
in
think.
this world. So it's like I don't know. Guess a number
Okay.
between 1 and 1,000. I guess I'll try to do an insight just to see if I can perceive the general value. Like I don't know.
Of the
Obviously,
on the
I'll put
wood?
the natural ones. Don't even worry about it. I got nothing.
Oh
Literally
my
nailed
god!
nothing. Okay.
Oh my god! It can't be different. It can't be more than 100.
Why can't
Oh
it be
my
more
God.
than 100? The last one was
Because there's only
220.
100 steps. Yeah, but
The last
weren't
one
we
was
over?
220, or so it can be anything. It can be any number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 210, and they moved 10 paces. If we were 10 over, and then in the first one, if we were 5 over, they moved 5, and if we were correct in the second one, I think we're not trying to get her up to the volcano. I don't know.
I mean, I would
He's
guess.
gonna push
but
our friend
I don't know.
into lava.
Oh
Okay.
god, I don't know what to do.
Crap.
Oh.
Are we allowed to do more checks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are?
I'm gonna try to intimidate her.
One more check.
Okay.
Intimidate her? You know what? Let's do this. First thing, tell me how you're going to intimidate her, and then give me that roll.
Rummy is frustrated. She's worried for her friend. She can't figure out what this device is, so all of this is just blowing up, and she just leans, the top part of her
Bring
body
her
kind
over.
of past the platform, and I scream at Julieta, "Stop playing games, old woman! Tell us how much this is, or what it is! How is this fair?"
Roll intimidation.
I only have a +1, but I couldn't think of. Wait.
Don't you have a deal? Do you have a deal or anything like that?
It's an 18 or a 19. That's okay.
For 19?
Yeah.
Do you have a deal?
I do.
Probably use that deal.
Yep.
You should
yep,
use
hold
that
on.
deal.
Let me
Use that
Let me get my
deal.
D6. It's a D6, right?
Yep. Probably use that deal.
4 plus 4. 19 plus 4.
Julieta holds this thing up. She hears you. And her general apathetic face, other than smiles and frowns, drops. She brings it down. It's 150. And as soon as she says faith, she slumps down She drops to her knees and she
Can
falls
I catch
over.
Julieta?
You killed Julieta?
I'm gonna climb out of the platform.
Dare you?
As you try, you hit a wall. From outside of the bushes comes the familiar blonde elven creature who walks over to Julieta, puts his hand upon her head, says something, can't make it out, grabs the bag, throws it over his shoulder, and starts to walk 50 paces.
50? We didn't even
say
guess.
150. Say 150.
150!
200.
Final
250,
answer!
200. 200. If they're walking 50 paces, it has to be 200.
I don't think that's right at all.
Wait, which one am I saying? 250?
As he's walking, he says, "I'm sorry, but that's the way it happens. You're being punished by losing 50 paces for killing one of ours."
Well, she's gonna be okay once we get out of this game, wouldn't she?
How much does this cost?
What was it that she said?
Oh, 150. 150. Say 150. Final answer.
Our guess is 150.
It's far too late for that now, dear.
Oh.
You have one more. You have to find out how much it costs. And when they're close, so let's say 15 plus 50, 65.
65.
They put the whole thing down and they start pulling out pieces of armor. Really big pieces of armor until they have an entire set. It is fitted metal chest piece worn with supple leather. You would see that it leaves mostly the legs and arms unprotected. It covers most of the vital organs.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to make a I guess history again to see if I've seen that out in the many different villages that I've been through, along with getting taken by these armed guards, traveling with them, going around the city. I would like to see if I know how that armor, like what that armor is.
Give me the roll.
If I would know it. 18 plus 5, 23.
Jeez. This is a breastplate. You would know that breastplates are heavy. They are expensive. They're probably the most expensive thing you've seen so far. You would know that they're about 20 pounds. And if you could find one for under $380, you have found a steal. I'm sorry, if you found one for under $350, you found a steal.
Okay. So, ever since traveling here with you, which has, at the end of the day, been a pleasure, I've seen a lot of armor. A lot of people wearing this type. Not a lot, but you could get it for a steal for $350. I'd say maybe if we go 400, it'd be less than 35 steps. Oh, it's gotta be in 35. I say 390. 390 for the breast. Wait, just the breastplate?
Yes.
Just breastplate.
All I noticed.
But what about the other pieces?
It's part of the breastplate, just leather
Okay.
parts that just cover the show. So it's pretty much just the breastplate that's held together by leather strap.
Okay. I see.
So we don't have to guess all those other individual pieces, just overall.
Correct.
Just this overall breastplate armor.
So, with
Marv, have you seen breastplates such as those? In your
Yeah, once or
travels?
twice. Yeah, I don't know. It is not something I could not something that I could afford, but maybe someday. Of course, I would have gone with a full plate set when I'm a paladin, and I've got my trusty charger and lance. You know, the full plate seems more of a
Yes. You look great in it.
fitting
It's true.
suit, but something like this is more for like ceremonial purposes. You know, fencing and duels, maybe. Yeah, that's usually what I'd suspect.
Okay.
Well, thinking back to my, I did a little bit of an education, not much, but I spent a little bit of time at the church. You know, nothing like you have, Rummy, but you know, just trying to get the lay of the land, and just scrubbing floors and stuff. I guess I wasn't so much being educated there as I would just show up and do things, and sometimes they would ask me to leave, or I'd just have to go home for the day, and it was disappointing. But sometimes they let me stay if I was particularly useful and not getting in anybody's way, not asking too many questions, and not asking them to ask God too many questions.
Okay,
And,
so what do you know?
Point is,
how
sometimes
much it
it'd
cost?
be some of the. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little off track. That's kind of one of the things that they would kick me out of the church for. Getting too off track.
No, it's fine.
Talking
We
about
won't kick you out
nonsense.
of the church. Fine.
Point is, I'll make a religion check.
Make a religion
see.
check. I love
Oh, that's a leaner. That is an 11 plus 1. 12, and then I do have I have a deal.
You have a deal. You have a deal.
That's gonna add 5, so 17 total is the best I can do.
17 total. Very good. So yeah, the paladins generally would have full plate, but the ones working towards it would wear this just to get used to more weight upon it. With Zetra letting you know that getting this for $350 was a deal, you know that the church, people like to take advantage of the church, so they definitely overcharge them. You know that they got charged about $410, $415, something like that.
And it was too much.
That was definitely being overcharged for that.
$350 would be on sale. 410 was a little bit of a surcharge. So we're probably looking about, you know what, $390 sounds probably maybe $380. Just because, I mean, if they're gonna
Zetra said
$380, I think that's a good it's a good bit.
$385. I say $385.
All right
then. Trust you, Zetra.
$390.
I mean, eyes, lives in your hands, and there's nobody else that I think could get her through this but you. And I'll know that with such an enormously important decision to make, you can count on you. Come down on the hard answer.
$935. What was it? $385. What do you think? $385. $390.
Rummy is going to try to recall in her memory as she shops. Maybe goes with her parents to the market. She would have seen something like this on the wall, and knowing how much the price tag would be. I do a history check.
History check.
$16.
With the 16, you've seen one of these before, but they were definitely battered and bruised. You'd have to take it to a blacksmith to fix it up to the part to where it was before. But you know that it being bruised up it was about 360, but it was almost unusable at that moment. You'd have to 360. You saw it for 360, but you'd have to take it to a blacksmith, get it fixed up to get it to being where it would look almost like new. But the one you saw was pretty torn up, as if someone lost that battle.
Oh. I think you might be on the right track with the prices you're guessing, somewhere in the 385, 395 region. I remember seeing one. It was, you could wear it, but it wasn't going to protect you on anything, and that was still expensive at 360 gold. So, maybe let's go ahead and give it a guess, and maybe we can get to our friend.
So before we get to our friend who is here, who got here to be here, your new friend, not Julieta, but John, your long blonde elven friend, points at it and goes, how much does this cost?
Zetra, Marv, are we sure about the 385 before I
No,
yell
390.
out our
390.
390?
390.
Marv?
385. Marv, what do you think?
You
390.
gotta pick one.
390. 395.
395 is too much.
385. 390.
385 sounds good.
390.
Let's go with 385. That was your first instinct, Zetra. I think we should trust it.
Trust Zetra's instincts explicitly.
Trust my instincts.
Yes. There's no way he would have gotten this right. His friend's life on the line.
395.
No, he
Definitely
said it was
not
too much.
395.
He said it was
Definitely
too
not.
much. Trust
too
your
hard
instinct,
there,
Zetra.
385.
Yes.
385.
Trust your instinct.
Okay.
That was the first thing you said.
390 final answer.
With that said,
385? Did I say?
we're going to cut over to Fi. Fi, can you hear us? How you doing?
I can. Hopefully I don't sound
Yay!
laggy or anything.
No,
You sound
you're a little
great.
lag, but you sound fantastic.
Okay, perfect. That's all that matters.
So, let's catch you up, Fi. The last night was rough for you, so you actually went to bed without much fanfare. For once, you didn't have much to say. It wasn't as bubbly, because you've seen... No, you was a part of the two that got killed, I think. So you went to sleep. And as you know, for your body, seasons change with the wind. But something overtook you. Something disturbed your sleep. And when you woke up, your body was engulfed in flames. And for the first time, you felt the sizzling pain of what it felt like to be inside of the sun, as your body takes on summer to a whole new level. Through your screams, your friends tried to come and rescue you to see what happened, but you shot solar flares out of your body and teleported them into this tropical island of which you find yourself right now. You have been in and out of it, but you're now down to just being your beautiful summer princess that you generally are. But you find yourself precariously holding a bag in your hands, folded like this, right around your waist. Right around your stomach, I should say. You look around and you see your friends about a football field away from you, on platforms, screaming out numbers, asking questions. About 85 feet away from you, you see the body of an old woman laid on the ground, not moving. About 35 feet away from you, you see your blonde elf standing next to a breastplate. From a distance, you hear Zetra scream, 85. And now that you're awake, you finally look behind you as you see that you're on the edge of an active volcano, bubbling and ready to erupt. As Zetra says 35, the elf frowns.
Oh
They
no.
drop the bag that they've been holding and slowly starts walking up to Phi.
Oh my god, it wasn't 385?
Uh-oh.
They get all the way up to Phi, and they
Guys?
put their hands on Phi's shoulder. They whisper something into Phi's hand and ear. And let me see.
She just got
Whisper
here, don't kill
something
her.
into Phi's ear.
Okay. Okay.
And then they fall themselves into the volcano. A splash can be all. The volcano starts to rumble and then erupt. And as the lava shoots up, it quickly encapsulates all of you with its rocks and sulfur. But just when you think you died, you wake up in Phi's room. It seems to be untouched by the fire that incorporated everything before. And all you see is in Phi's hand is a bag with the drawing of arms out. Congrats. You won the game.
What?
You won. That's what he told me. He told me you guys won.
Wait, are you okay? You were engulfed in light and flame. I thought something or someone said your room on fire was trying to kill you.
I'm gonna
no
go over
idea.
to Phi and slap her.
That's a lot of slapping.
Again. Never.
I don't know what I did. I just woke up and
I
then
looked you dead in the eyes.
oh god.
It was horrifying. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, Phi.
I'm sorry,
Remember
too.
the Phoenix from the X-Men? You were the Phoenix for a hot second there.
Oh.
Yeah, you were like ablaze.
It was not okay. It was a whole My Chemical Romance song for their second.
Oh hell yeah. Well, you guys won, so that's good, right?
I was so worried that they were gonna push you into the volcano.
Me too.
Look, some weird stuff happens to me sometimes, but not that weird. I don't know what that was. Nothing like that has
I'm gonna
ever
sit
happened
down.
to me with my season changes, so I don't know.
I guess
This
Frankly
place,
knew how
it's-
much you cost.
It's messing with all of us. Everything. What? Did we get a? We got a prize for winning the game?
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
should
prize.
look in the bag.
Oh,
I'll look and dump out the contents of the bag.
Splash of gold lands on the ground. And I'm assuming you guys are going to count it.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get our paper. Let's get our notebooks, our pens.
508 gold.
The bags that we've collected throughout playing these games, the first bag was with only legs. The second bag had a head and torso. And the third one you said is only arms?
It's only arms.
maybe if we put the bags together. Like
And
sew
all of
them
its
together.
content inside?
Oh, yeah, all of its content. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Of course, that's what I was going to say. We put all the content together. And then we write the note.
No, I think that's actually a good idea, and I know we've gotten other stuff before, but these bags, they look exactly the same as each other except for these symbols, and together they kind of make a person, a shape of a person. I think Zetra's on the right track here. What if we just vote, one of us, just vote with how much collectively are in these bags, or how much Franklin costs?
Seems like a good idea.
Okay.
Marv,
I
what do you
that,
think?
That works.
Phi. Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe
But we have
since
the
there's four of
gym.
us, we right, maybe one of us can guess a different price that includes the gem that we got.
Yeah.
I have to imagine the gym is definitely part of it.
Okay.
I mean, there was Sakiji about how much it was worth. There's no other reason to keep that from us unless
that is
it was
true.
part of the game.
Oh,
they wanted us
you're
to figure
right.
out.
I didn't think
true.
about that. You're right. Quick thinking.
That's true. Okay. So.
Well, there's something that just keeps happening in my brain, and I think it's a bad thought. Let me tell you what that bad thought is. Don't you think that each one of us has to write down the correct answer? What if it just releases one of us? What if the correct answer...
Well, the thing is,
one of us...
we're not really playing for our freedom. I mean, that was never the prize that we were told was going to come from all this. We've been told over and over again that playing for a wish. So I was thinking if just one of us gets it, then we kind of wish for this whole game thing to be over.
Okay,
wish for us all to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Save everybody that way.
I've made things happen on my own with these hands. And I've never seen what a wish could do. What's a wish? It makes it... What are the rules?
In the Feywild, when people make wishes, sometimes they don't always get exactly what they wish for. So we have to be careful with our wording. Yes. Which is kind of scary.
It's in there.
Yeah, words are important. You don't want to get your wish misinterpreted and have it not happen, and I just don't want to keep playing this game.
Yeah. If one of us gets it right and we get the chance to make a wish, maybe we should
be very detailed.
Yes, like say our name
like
specifically.
A long 2-paragraph-ish letter.
Should we maybe write out our wish so we can
our
be cited?
birthdays and our blood types,
word for word. Okay. What would we want to say in our wish if we get it?
I, Zetra, want to be set free.
What about everybody else, Zetra?
And everybody else.
Like the whole town?
Specifically.
Oh, we could save the whole town.
The whole town.
Wait,
it shouldn't just be us four. We should fight for these people's freedom who are all stuck in this endless loop of games.
I mean, we have killed quite a few of them. Well, not me, but everyone else on my team. Except Marv. Marv has been good, so... Yes,
Rummy's gonna get real quiet. She's gonna get real quiet. She killed Julieta. Killed her.
Okay.
I think we should say something like, I, Phi, wish for the freedom of this entire town and no longer stuck in this endless... in these games. we are free from the games and free from the confinement of this place.
Okay.
Free to roam.
What if
Yes.
we wish for Franklin to play games by himself for eternity?
I mean, maybe we can add that on at the end.
I like that.
We wish the freedom for everyone except for you, Franklin. You have to
Brilliant.
keep playing the game.
Brilliant. Wow. Huh.
Okay.
I worry. Yeah, I worry. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, is everybody
Okay.
feeling
Well,
okay?
I haven't
Should
really
we
counted
go
up all
downstairs?
the gold yet, so I have to figure that out, and then we'll be able to write our. And so it looks like if I can do quick math, I'll carry the 2, and it's about 6,601.
Oh, I have a different number. Did I do my math incorrectly?
What do you have?
Well, I have a couple of different answers. So I took just, well, hear me out. I have just combined all the gold, the amount from just the 3 bags. So it doesn't include the big gem that we got. And the first bag that we got had 321 in it. And then the second bag had 1,100 gold pieces in it. And this one that we just got had 508 gold pieces. And that comes out to 1,929 gold pieces. But if we add the diamond onto it, then it would be an extra 5,000, making it 6,929. So we can have 2 different answers. We just got to figure out who's saying what. And
Okay.
I don't know what to do if all the answers, this becomes, it's not what they're looking for. It's incorrect. I really have no idea what else to do.
Okay. I think that we should go with the gold that was in each of the bags.
So the group speaks
1929.
and talks. They come up with a plan as the tavern starts to pull out that familiar table, the jar, the parchment, the ink, and the sign that has been haunting you all these days. Well, guys, is it that time?
How much
does Franklin cost?
Can I inspect
Let's
the
do
bags
it.
one more time? Just the pictures? I don't know. Does it have any
What
fine
would you like
print
to?
wording?
I won't make you roll for that. They're very basic bags, kind of a suede bag, so they're very high quality. But there's nothing that's like, ah ha ha, this is a secret level. Mwaha! No, it's just
Okay.
a bag with a head, torso, a bag with arms, and a bag with legs. You will notice that the positioning of all these things, if you were like able to stack them on top of each other, do match. Do like the arms are where the arms should be, the legs are where the legs should be. But
Okay.
beyond that,
Okay.
Alright, so we had what? We had 1,100, 321, 508, and 5,000,
508.
right?
Yeah.
And 500, yeah,
Because they keep
508.
telling us that the
500
potions
Yeah.
don't mean anything.
Potions don't count.
So that's all we have.
Well, weren't the
potions?
How much were the potions?
I never
The
got
1,100?
pricing for the potion.
The potions, we were explicitly told do not count for this. They're not relevant
Right.
to the price of Franklin. Point is, we got those numbers. We got a grand total of 6,929. If you don't want to include the diamond for whatever reason, it'd be 1,929.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should
I
try
don't know
both
that
of
there's any
those?
reason not to include the diamond. I mean,
So that should be the
don't
should be
see
the
a
first
world where
answer
that
we give
doesn't.
then.
So
Yeah.
6,929 should be the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not me. I'm not doing it.
I'll try it. And I'll walk up to the table with the piece of paper. Get a piece of the parchment, and I'll write down 6,929 gold pieces. Roll it up. Drop it in. Cross my fingers.
You drop the parchment into the jar. A flash of light. Green.
No way! Seriously?
In fact, all the lights in the tavern turn green instantly.
No way! No
I told
way.
you
Is it
guys
wish-
the whole time.
Ding, ding, ding.
No
my
way.
God.
Oh my
You
god.
guessed the
Oh my
right
God.
amount for how much Franklin cost. I will let you know that was the number I had the entire time. I did not change it.
Holy!
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
What?
I'd like to
Oh,
thank
I was
Marv.
thinking it's gonna be wrong again.
I was thinking that too.
Oh my god.
So
Okay, so the lights. Are we dead now?
the
Is
lights
this
are
heaven?
turning green. The tavern turns
What's
green.
Oh my god, did we die?
Everyone looks.
What's happening?
Everyone who's there looks up. The tan
we
people.
died?
The adventurers go, "What's going on?" Those in tan go, 6929. 6929. And as they continue to say it, they start to drop. Drop. 6929. Drop.
The workers or everybody else?
Those in the tan outfits, they start saying how much Franklin costs, and they drop. They drop. They drop. They drop.
I think the answer is wrong. Is it the
And
wrong
as
answer?
they
I've gone
continue
back
to
my group.
drop, your favorite wizard, Robin, he walks out into the stage that has been leading the tavern. Oh my! I am so proud of you. Everybody, we have found a winner of how much Franklin cost. Remy, why don't you come up here and join me? Come.
Okay. I
Do it, Remy.
carefully walk up the steps, but I don't want to stand right next to him. I'm gonna awkwardly stand away from him a little bit.
It is a weird sight because the wolves and the adventurers are starting to whisper out and like, what's going on? The tan shirts, you can hear it echoing throughout the city, 6929, and they continue to drop. And Robin goes, well, Remiana, my dear, you've played fantastically. I must ask, what is your wish?
God.
Okay.
God.
Game time.
I'm gonna look to shit. I should have written it down.
Remy.
I look to my group. Big gulp.
2
She's
paragraphs.
nervous. She's gonna say,
Believe in you.
Before you speak, Robin grabs
Yes.
your shoulder and he clenches it tightly and he gets into your ear. Remember, my dear, phrasing is very, very important.
no pressure. I, Ramiana Learstrom, my wish is for me, my friends, Vi, Zetra, and Marv, and all the current players to be freed from the confinement of this village, of this town, and to no longer need to play this endless game of the cost is Franklin. We can all continue on with our lives and free to go wherever we choose to go on our own free will.
And we have
Give her a
100
thumbs up.
million gold. Give her 100 million. 100
Right,
million.
More.
Me and my friends and all the current players to no longer have to play the game, to no longer have to be confined to this town. Da-ba-ba, da-ba-ba-ba.
8 more?
Nope.
Okay, done.
You say your wish, and Robin looks to the side, looks back at you. No. And that's where we're in today's game!
What?
Welcome to the Dice's Ride!
What?
Thank
We
you
get a
very much
wish.
for joining us. Welcome.
No.
These players learned how much Franklin costs. $69.29 is the final number.
No.
We have
No.
one more episode to go, guys. Let's see if they can get out of the reason why Robin said no. But until then, let's have our lovely contestants introduce each other. Wendy Lee Szany, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to Jim?
Oh my gosh. This is Evil Jim Jam, the greatest chef for all the hollandaise sauce and egg benedicts and breakfast, from what I can tell. He is one of the reasons why all of us are here playing this game. He's writing a lot of stuff. You can find him right here all the time on the network. And you can also find him at all the things at Evil Jim Jam and his egg benedict and hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce. Nice.
Even Jim, why don't you tell us about Sky, good sir?
Sure. Sky is right above me. He's fantastic. He's a streamer and an internet personality extraordinaire. You can find him across the internet at Skylar I don't know his Twitch schedule, but I know that he plays frequently because a lot of times I'll pop on and I'm like, oh, look, this guy's got a notification on. He's playing some games. He's out there, he's doing some stuff. We were talking about Elden Ring all before the show, so I know he's playing that right now. I know he's super big into Pokemon, so he's probably playing some Pokemon sometime too. If you like any of those things, you should go check him out. It'll be a good time. Also, I don't make hollandaise sauce. I literally never made it in my life.
What were we talking about at the top of the stream?
Oh, that's a whole
breakfast were
separate
you
thing with
making?
Jared, so don't worry about that. You
Okay,
had no
okay,
way of
well.
knowing what you were getting into, Wendy.
Well,
I would like to
I
think
can't
that
wait
he's a
to
great
get-
chef anyway for breakfast.
I can't wait to get some of Jim Jam's fantastic, world famous hollandaise sauce. Sky, why don't you tell us about Tracie?
Tracie, the lovely human you see next to me, is a wonderful, wonderful streamer human. Fae child of the wild, and I am very, very happy to say that she streams great games, TTRPG games. You can find her at Miss Magitech everywhere. Be on the lookout for some news soon. Also, she made it to the stream, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you made it. You nailed it. I'm glad that you got here. And
I'm glad I got
yeah,
to
you
make it
should
for the
definitely-
end and the number.
Yes, me too. You guys should definitely follow Tracie, and that is an order from Franklin. That's higher up than me.
That is an order from Franklin. Tracie, why don't you tell us about Wendy Lee Szany?
Wendy Lee Szany below me. You can find her everywhere at Wendy Lee Szany. She is a content creator also. She makes YouTube content, so check out her YouTube channel. And she's here on the Doubt Network twice a week. Her and Lemar are both here twice a week. One time for, every other week, I suppose, for The Dice is Right. And then they do bad odd jobs here. So you should check that show out as well.
That's 100%. And my name is Lemar, aka Lemar the Con Guy. Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, all under the same handle. I am here every other Monday. I'll be here every Wednesday. I think actually this Wednesday might be the last of this current season. But, you know, show up again as playing Odd Jobs with Wendy Lee Szany. As you can see, my Loxodon cleric has to hunt down where his brother is. I made a peace cleric, and he's the most violent character I've ever created. But that's enough about all the fun things I do that is not child-friendly. Make sure you come here tomorrow for the greatest roll on Earth. Starts at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Odd Jobs on Wednesday. Another show on Thursday. I think it's a thing. We have a show on Friday. We have a show on Saturday. And guess what? I think there's also a show on Sunday. Right here on Twitch.tv/The Dat Network.
So busy.
$69.29 is how much Franklin costs. But what is the true cost of playing the game? We'll find out next time, guys. Thank you very much for joining. And see you in 2 weeks. Hasta luego.
Bye.